Hey folks, welcome to Verified Investing here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is November 2nd, the day before Election Day 2020, and a Monday. All right, folks, take a look at ACB. I'm bringing these to your attention. You know I've talked about these in the past, but the marijuana stocks are starting to move on the potential for a Democratic sweep. In addition, even if you don't get that, there are multiple states that are likely to legalize marijuana in their own states in this election. So again, I think that based on where these currently are trading, and I can show you the daily chart here. I think it's important to look at the daily chart on ACB. It's basically at multi-year, almost all-time lows at this point, right? So even with this 10% pop, which is a nice pop today, it still could have a huge amount of upside to it. That's why I like these. I mean, if these things were up 100%, just in the last month or in the last couple weeks, I wouldn't be as favorable going into the elections. But the key is low risk, high reward, right? So even if you don't get any states to legalize marijuana, if you don't get a Democratic sweep, which would ultimately lead to federal legalization in the next year or so, you still at these levels would have very little downside. However, if you get those, there's a huge amount of upside, and that's the trade here. That's the trade on the low-risk, high-reward kind of trade setup on the ACBs of the world. You have MJ, which is the ETF. I like the MJ chart here. You can see the bullish consolidation. Take a look at this, folks. You have a beautiful little parallel flag pattern. Look at these parallel lines. Upward move, inside bar consolidation. All this has to do is break this trend line, and it goes right up to the 1275 level and potentially as high as 15 on this chart. Tilray's another one I like. Same general consolidation pattern here. You could draw the highs and the lows right here. Bullish consolidation. It needs to take out this. Then it goes right to the 860 level if it gets through that level. So there's lots to watch here on these charts. And again, I do think that they do offer a very significant risk to reward ratio. All of them, by the way. CGC is probably the biggest one of this group, and that's already had a pretty significant run. But look at the consolidation this is putting in as well. Classic bullish consolidation, close to breaking out on the daily chart. And again, you get a breakout. I think this is a no-brainer to at least 26, and maybe there's a gap fill up here at 32, and I could see that. That would be another 50, 55, 60% upside on this stock if it were to get there, and I do think there's a chance that it could do that. So, I mean, if you got a perfect scenario of the Democrats sweeping here, then you would get easily 50% upside in all of these names across the board. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about it. Obviously, this isn't a place where you would put all your money, right? Because if you didn't get a Democratic sweep, while you wouldn't see a lot of downside, you certainly wouldn't see the upside potential here. So you allocate it correctly in your account. That's what you always want to do, and I think that's how you play these opportunities. And again, this week is a huge week, folks. Not only are the elections tomorrow, but the Federal Reserve is on Wednesday. Friday, we have the jobs report. We probably won't know the election results right away on Tuesday night into Wednesday anyways. So I think at this point in the game, be ready for volatility, but also there are hidden patches of stocks that offer good risk to reward ratio here. All right, and I think that's what you got to be looking at. Just a reminder, if you're interested, follow me on Twitter at Gareth Soloway, or come to InTheMoneyStocks.com. You can see my name at the top of the website. There's a drop down underneath. You have my two services. One is called Verified Investing Alerts. 179 closed out swing trades this year already, and a net gain of over 1,550%. So huge gains there for members. Members are just having a greatest, probably, I think it's my best year ever, frankly. We've been around since 2007, so we've been around for over 13 years now. It's pretty remarkable since we started this company in 2007, and we've traded through the Great Recession. We've traded through flash crashes. We've traded through all this stuff. And swing trades, remember, we buy and hold for a few days. If you're more interested in options, feel free to go over and check out just underneath that, you'll see verified option alerts, and you can get involved there. So have a great rest of your day, folks. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Come find me on Twitter. Get ready to make some money. Take care.